What's up guys, welcome back to another video. Today we're going to do a 10.2 survival hunter guide. This is my favorite spec of hunter personally. This got me into playing hunter. They got nasty single target and some really good cleave and like 5 target AoE. I think Survival Hunter is actually looking really good in the new patch. It's looking up to be very close to like Beastmaster and one of the best melee classes in the game right now. If DH wasn't there, you know, it'd be even better, but DHs are stupid. Firstly, we're going to talk about stats. So, I have a lot of haste right now. Just because this is BTR, I normally have less haste and more crit. But you want about 30% crit, 30% haste, and then like 44% crit. See if we can actually get down to that. Yeah. So you want a maximum of 30% basically, and then crit you want a lot more, and then you get versatility for just damage, and mastery is the last part. Mastery is not useful. I tried it, not good at all. Next, we're going to talk about race. As you can see, I'm an orc, but that's just because they look cool. The best races are Tauren for Horde because of the crit damage you get, and this extra stun is really good, especially since you're melee. You don't have to, you know, be like a BM and go into melee, then come back out. And then for Alliance, it's Dwarf. Same thing for because of the crit damage, and then the stone form you get is really good at dispelling bleeds and poisons. Next, we're going to go over talents. Firstly, we're going to talk about the regular hunter tree, and then go into the survival tree. So firstly, I normally don't run that. I run that. You want to get kill shot, increase kill shot, crit damage. Since this is going to be very useful for when we talk about cooldowns. Post haste, muzzle, misdirection is really good. Tar trap, trank shot, and improved trank shots really good. Normally I run binding shot, but I ran scatter shot recently. Camouflage. This is a bunch of defensives. We'll talk about that a bit later. Then we get down to this. So there's a couple ways you could do this. Master Marksman's the first one I want to talk about. This is insane since your crit strikes. You crit all the time, so this is going to be up for 100% of the time basically. It does a crap ton of damage. Getting to like second and almost first in every single key I've done. Then Arctic Bullet, Explosive Shot, Keen Eyesight, Death Shotgun. These are just a combo that help your AoE and you do even more damage because of Death Shotgun. Now, as you can see, I did not take Serpent Sting or Poison Injection or Hydra's Bite or anything like that. I really like serrated shots. This makes Serpent Sting and Bleed do more damage, which makes Master Marksman, and then the poison bombs you get from Wildfire Infusion just do more damage. I've also seen people run this build when you have Mongoose Bite, just because of the extra single target damage you have, and you always press Mongoose Bite on AoE too. But I personally do not like Mongoose Bite as much, so I run serrated shots. I just put 1 point in Beastmaster 2 just to add a little bit more damage. You can put it into more utility if you need. Next, we're talking about the survival tree. There's around 2 builds that I've seen people run, and I've tried to run. Firstly, we come down here and get Terms of Engagement. This is really good when you get pushed back. You just want to harpoon back and you gain focus from it. It's really good. Tip of the Spear, Kill Command, makes your next Raptor Strike deal 25% increased damage. Stacks up to 3 times. That's really good for single target. Not as much AoE. I haven't min-maxed that too much. Another thing, butchery, guerrilla tactics, lunge, proof wildfire bomb. Just simple talents, kind of just going through them. Flanking strike. Uh, Only reason we take flanking strike is to get tactical advantage to increase bomb damage. Flanking strike damage doesn't do anything, so it's not a big deal. Viper's Venom to Wildfire Infusion. This is where survival strives. Then for cooldowns, so this is the cooldown build, is Coordinated Assault. This lets you kill shot, and it will go into 3 additional targets, which is absolutely insane when you have birds of prey, that is. You also gain crit and increased wildfire bomb damage. Then Ranger, Kill Shot, Serpent Sting, Arcane Shot, Steady Shot, and Explosive Shot deal 40% increased damage. This is insane when you start doing the kill shots and cleave the 4 targets. Absolutely insane. Lastly, Fear of the Eagle. What is our next tier set? It's all about. And then Ruthless Marauder. I'm thinking about changing Ruthless Marauder to something else. To like, let's just give an example. Mongoose by Intense Focus for more single target generation. I've seen people run this. Like, just I'm gonna min-max that a bit more, but I've learned Ruthless Marauder is actually kind of insane when they get below 35% health. The second build is the no CC CDs build. This runs the Serpent Sting and Poison Injection, but instead of running Coordinated Assault, they ran Mongoose Bite into Sweeping Spear to get Mongoose Bite damage, then Quick Shot, and then going into Fear of the Eagle and 2 points into Ruthless Marauder. This gives a general consistent damage every single pull, rather than, you know, having those pulls where you deal like even more damage because of the kill shots. I think both builds are really good. I prefer the Coordinated Assault build because I like having a cooldown and then having that cooldown change the way I play instead of just playing the same throughout the whole, you know, dungeon. So next, we're gonna go over rotation. Screw this Arcane Mage, but you know, it is what it is. So we pull our pet out. Firstly, I like to throw a bomb in, get it on cooldown, explosive shot, death shock 'em. Then you want to Fear of the Eagle, so you get bomb. Then throw your bombs, coordinated assault, kill shot, and then run through your normal rotation, which is butchery, going into then, and then kill shot on cooldown. And as you can see, kill shot's going to all 4 targets, and it's just cleaving really good. Then it gets to the point where you get your Fear of the Eagle back up. You can also spam more kill commands to decrease the cooldown of it. And then, you know, you're back to cooldowns. You get your death shock, and you just keep spamming those. Every once in a while you can give a big raptor strike after like 3 tip of the spears, just because you have it. Why not? And got another Fear of the Eagle, which will crit on this one, won't crit on the others. And it gives a free bomb. Like, it's absolutely insane. Going over the tier set, Fear of the Eagle increases you and your pet critical strike chance by 15% and crit damage dealt by 15% as well. This is why we do it first and then pop coordinated assault. And then 4 set, Fear of the Eagle throws a wildfire bomb for free at your current target for 100% effectiveness, causes your next wildfire bomb to not incur the cooldown, and increases wildfire bomb damage. And this makes the cake. Literally, you Fear of the Eagle, you throw a bomb in the middle of it, you have a free bomb, then you got another bomb, and like you just are throwing bombs like crazy. and you'll eventually get a poisoned one. That is why I don't run Serpent Sting, because I never see him hit it. I'll go over the no cooldown build too, as soon as that gets off cooldown, just to show that it's still really, really good, and you can still run it. So it's the same thing. You run in, you explosive shot, death shock. I'm gonna throw the bombs, get them on cooldown. I like mongoose bite, and throw a bomb, throw a bomb. Oh, I don't have a pet, so I can't kill command. You don't have a pet? Did I abandoned my pet? That's funny. And you just continuing to throw bombs. And this build is a bit different. You can actually start, you know, using cooldowns every single pull, which is really, really good. Survival doesn't have a lot of that. There's pulls that I do, you know, up to like 600, 700k, and there's pulls that I only do like 200 or 300 just because I don't have cooldowns. This gets a mix between them. You can actually do consistently around 400, 500k in each pack. This also gives the funnel aspect of Mongoose Bite, where you're just pumping into one target instead of, you know, focusing on just AoEing, which could be very useful for dungeons. Lastly, we're going to talk about some of the defensives for Hunter and some of the cool things that they bring to a key. First of all, we're going to talk about heals. You got Camouflage, which I know you cannot use during combat, but after combat you can help you heal it a little bit and heal. And Skip Packs, which is really useful. Exhilaration heals you for 30% health and heals your pet, which could be very useful if you have to have a tank pet for a little bit if your tank dies or anything. And then the last heal, Fortitude of the Bear, increases the max health and of you and your pet by 20%. This is only when you have a tenacity pet, but I'm still going to count it because it's absolutely insane. You also have Lust if you need it, but likelihood we want to run a tenacity pet if we can. If we can't, and we have to run uh, a ferocity pet, a lust pet, which, you know, it's not a big deal, but it still helps having that max health. Now some CCs, and let's go over the other defensives. We have Survival of the Fittest, reduces all damage you take by 40%. This is our basically our only defensive option other than, you know, immunity, but it still helps a lot. I wish it was a lower cooldown, but I can see why they don't. Then we have Aspect of the Total. It deflects all damage, which basically it's immunity for an extent. And this helps you immune, let's just say, like the Shadowport Volley of Blackwood Hold's last boss, where it would normally kill people or seriously hurt them and the heal has to heal. You could just total and not even worry about it. So now we're going to talk over CCs or extra things that they bring. They bring, oh, another defensive, Feign Death. An amazing defensive if used correctly. If used incorrectly, it could wipe a team. This could help lead to having basically another kick. If you feign death, then they'll go on to someone else. It's basically recasting. It's very useful. Now we'll go over the CCs. So you got Intimidation. Since we have a pet, we can actually use it, unlike Marksman. We have Scattershot slash Binding Shot, which can help the tank kite, can help incorporeal. Then we got Toe Trap, which can help the tank kite again. If we have entrapments, even better. But we don't run that. I might start running it just because it will help a crap ton. Freezing Trap, Incorporeal, Freehold, there is a use for it. I bet there'll be many uses for it. Especially actually in the Emerald Blossom one. Evergreen. Evergreen? One of the new dungeons. See if they have it. It's a Willard's Everbloom. you have little ads that come and charge you. These little orcs, they charge the ranged person, and you can actually interrupt them if you have a freezing trap in between them. Very niche uses, but really, really good. Another thing, Trank Shot, an amazing, removes rage, enrages, and magic effects. And if you have improved Trank Shot, very, very useful. Misdirect, all your damage goes to the tank as threat. Very, very useful. And last but not least, you have Hunter's Mark. Hunter's Mark increases all damage dealt to the target if they're 80% health by 5%. This is insane since you're lusting at the start of bosses, and if you put it on there, you do 5% increased damage, which is absolutely insane, especially during lust. And that is all. If you like what you watched, please like and subscribe and leave a comment down below if you like these. I will be making more videos of keys when 10.2 officially comes out, and it should come out very, very soon. And so please, thank you for watching, and peace.